Sanji! Hello and welcome to Giraffe Reaction Zone. This is One Piece series. This is Sanji getting one-shotted. This is the gods doing. It is massive, it is fully surprising, and on top of that, we're getting the major amount of fights. We're getting Zoro versus Shandian officer. We're getting Nico Robin smashing one of the destroying ruthless commoners. We're getting Luffy versus the Shandian commander, the Wyper. Check it out. Episode 170, ladies and gents. Do we have Wyper versus Luffy? From a distance. What was that? Still needs work. So what you trying to find to make, Zoro? What was that? Flying slash! Interesting. Zoro's constantly improving, messing up my power level section. Why you not master the previous techniques, what you try to use against Mr. Wando? She's lecturing him. Job done! He was no match to Robin, actually. Yeah, that proves my power leveling section is correct. Some of them are stronger and some of them are weaker, but overall they are the same. Okay, Zoro versus... He used punch. He not even slice him. So this is kind of the officer, okay? Zoro versus the invader officer, the Shandian officer. Flashing pistols. Stop talking like Baggy. Baggy likes to abuse that word, flashing. Okay, Zoro having a struggle here. The same thing what the White Berets did, yeah? Yeah, he just got it. Had no time for that, yeah. Zoro really struggling, but the guy just using the same attack, so he's supposed to find a solution soon. Zoro! He got hit! Six roots of man have good. What is he talking about? Yeah, I'm asking as well. Okay, Zoro, what you gonna do? 36 desires? What that means? Cannon pointed at you. What? What, the flying slash? Which you was saying before? What, is it the strongest cannon? What is this technique? Oh, such a quick works. 36-pound Phoenix technique. Okay, remember. Make a quick work though. Oh, he still got scratched though. So Zoro fights Dan. Who's that? It's a priest. Okay. The damn priest. Ooh, Chopper versus another priest. Really, he having a bad luck. But he at least got the damn one, so maybe he can overcome it. Okay. Wyper versus Luffy. What? Surprised? What happened, Usopp? Who's there? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Since when he get there? Probably the beginning, isn't it? When I skipped that. Really? Or maybe just appeared and it was just like that. But Sanji is down! Holy moly! Why he is here? Wow! He makes such a quick work for Sanji! Holy shit! Holy shit! Basically, Sanji's done, so my prediction that Sanji will be one of the 5 survivors is out of the window, basically, isn't it? Holy moly. So, looks like the gods having a it's, I don't know what to say. I don't know exactly what happened. It was very quick that Sanji just jumped on it and got hit somehow. He's like properly burned as well. I don't know what and how what is happening. Luffy and Wyper just playing around. Zoro did a quick walk. Yeah, the fights are there. It's not much to talk about it, really. Just the holy moly. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, gonna give me a like, gonna give me a subscribe. I will really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. And let's go to another episode. Just let's quickly crack on. Episode 171, ladies and gents. We got Sanji just get beat down. I'm not even gonna speak about other stuff because we are directly in the action. He is tough. If he can beat Sanji so easily, that means everybody on the ship are in great danger. So just don't do anything foolish. Bad move for Soppo, I believe. Wow. I mean, yeah, we knew that Usopp had no chance. That's for sure. But how he managed? What kind of technique, what kind of weapon is this? Is he another crocodile? He just looking at everybody from above and just trying to mess up with their brain. Like Crocodile does the entire Alabasta saga. Because he's just playing with a gunfall right now. You okay, the reason? Tell me the reason. The great relics of Shandora. The legendary city of gold. Yes, that's true. So everybody are actually about the gold. Yes. Lovely festival. Whoa. What the war is festival for you? God only knows. So he didn't actually came to fight. Those two who stepped in. Yeah, actually he disappeared. Yeah, how he managed to do that? How he managed to do that? Don't tell me it's a copy of this Satori thing. Okay, Wyper versus Luffy. A lot of stuff happening. I'm like super confused because the God's power is so like... What the fuck, basically? What the fuck is this power? Don't want to say too much bad words, to be honest, because I don't want to be taken down. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and I'm so confused. And as long as I'm enjoying and worrying about Sanji in the meantime, still, I'm super confused. Yeah, they're just repeating the attacks. What style are you changing? Wow, that's something else. So that means the reject dial, what he uses on that priest, was just a piece of thing. Just no, wow, he have even more stronger attacks than that in his arsenal. He is a threat. Yeah, but Luffy is quite agile as well. Oh wow, they both capable. Luffy start attacking. What a fight is this? Holy moly. Battle Royale, isn't it? Just don't get involved, don't get caught into the fire. Holy moly. Holy moly, they connected both attacks. We getting pretty intense fights here. What's that? The snake. What happened? No way he ate him. Not sure you can do much about actually the god at this state, as I witnessed what he did to Sanji. I mean, he's strong, but I still don't discuss. I mean, we probably will need him to explain what is the techniques of the god, because for now it's like really immense power he holding, but probably the point we will understand, I will understand, it will be more clearer. So two officers facing up, okay. Holy moly! Yeah, one shot him. Almost one shot him. Sacred technique. Like, this guy looks so odd, by the way. Oh my goodness. No way he's that agile. Such a balloon. Yeah, Satori stuff, Satori vibes give me. But he's weak. That's why he got deleted from the existence. Through the love ordeal. Yes! You are not even qualified to love ordeal. By the way, if they will know actually that Sanji was the one who knocked him out and he's actually laying here on the ground. Yeah. Please spare me. Can this fight actually be off screen somehow? What you gonna do, Nami? Nami gonna fight, ladies and gents! Okay, now I want to see that fight. Even though it's gonna be probably hilarious and annoying. Let's see what Nami is capable of. It's not the god anymore. Yeah, they definitely annoying. On the other side, what Nami gonna show us? A creature from the blue sea. Okay, let's see. I'm hoping the best for the Chopper. At least he's not facing God. Heck's sake. Yeah, previously he was with Luffy and Zoro, so he was kind of safe. He is so dumb. Who's dumber? Satori or this priest? I don't know his name. I literally don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. It is terrible. Yeah, let me know who is dumber. And yes, it is a big survival game. All for the gold, as Neru predicted. It's gonna be 5 people remaining after 3 hours. I wonder if that prophecy actually gonna be completed, and we have Sanji and Sanji and Usopp already down out of Straw Hats, so it's 5 Straw Hats remaining. Luffy, Zoro, Robin, Nami, and Chopper. Chopper facing the one of the priests might be tough and challenging for him actually. Robin, I don't know what she, but looks like she is in the safe spot, but there is still a god, and it looks like if he can cream Sanji, he might be a big threat. So I'm assuming this position for Straw Hats is not gonna be 5, it's gonna be 4. Wyper is also pretty tough. We're gonna see how strong he is in a power level section soon enough in this episode or next episode, so it's massive. So who's gonna get the gold? Survival for the gold. We got lots of fights actually. We got Robin versus random divine soldier. We got Luffy versus one of the officers from the Shanty. We got Wyper versus Luffy, surprisingly, and we got God himself smacking Sanji and Usopp. And now Nami even got involved into the fights. We're getting loads of action, loads of fights. Yes, that will boost up our power level section a lot. Don't forget, we already have 100 characters justified, and it's going to be increasing promptly. And I guess there is not much of speak what is actually happening, because this is a big survival game. So I'm gonna point you guys already straight away to the power level section, because that's the thing which we're gonna focus in this episode. level section. Yes, we're gonna have 3 characters here. First is gonna be the officer, the Shandian officer Genbo, who fought Yama. The second one will be also an officer from Shandian. It's gonna be a Braham, the guy who fought Zoro. And the third and final character, which I'm gonna discuss, is the ruler of the commander of the Shandian, the Wyper itself. But before that, we need to bring ourselves all the rules what we justifying for, which is, first of all, is the winning by one punch. If the character can win a fight with a one punch, we justify he's twice stronger. The second rule is winning without fighting seriously. It don't has to happen with one punch. It just win. But if the character really playing around, that means he's 10 times stronger. And the third rule is basically applying both previous rules, which is not fighting seriously and winning with one punch, which gives him 20 times stronger. So let's go back to video now. So let's start it from the weakest of the 3, the Genbo, who fought Yama, and before he fought Divine Soldiers. So his minimum strength is gonna be based off the Divine Soldiers. He was using his bazooka, he was basically blowing them up. Not blowing them up because it is only an iron, it's iron bullets, not explosive ones, but still within one shot he could manage to defeat a couple of them. Which is why I'm gonna apply the first rule, that he can win with a one punch, but to the maximum strength of Divine Soldiers. So 2 times 35 is gonna be 70, his minimum strength. In case of his maximum strength, it's gonna be a really tough one because there is not much there. So I'm gonna go back to the situation when they were invading the upper yard and they went into the Shura territory, his string ordeal. And all of them except of the Wyper, they got struck by the strings and they couldn't move, which basically means they lost the fight. I'm gonna give the maximum strength of this officer, Shandian officer, a minimum strength of Shura, which is 165. So the minimum strength 70, maximum strength is 165. That gives overall 118 strength. Case closed. Second one is also an officer from Shandia, and his name is Braham. Is the guy who was using flashing pistols, who was fighting Zoro. His minimum strength is gonna be twice as much of the Divine Soldier, because I'm not seeing any other way that if he uses this weapon he defeats Divine Soldier. So his minimum strength is gonna be 54, applying the first rule twice, winning by one punch, which means he's at least twice stronger. And his maximum strength, I'm gonna say that Zoro actually, when he connected his new technique, he basically won with one punch. Okay, there was a surprise element, but still it was down and not getting up. So Zoro is actually twice stronger. This is applying also the first rule, winning by one punch, which means Braham is at most twice weaker than Zoro. We know Zoro's strength is 566, which means the maximum strength of Braham is gonna be 283. And this gives the average strength of Braham 169. And case closed. Now we're getting to the big one, the Wyper itself. Apparently he have the nickname Berserker Wyper. He's the commander of the Shandian. He was fighting Luffy. He was destroying Sura basically with one punch, which is why his minimum strength is gonna be twice as much than Shura's, which is 496, because Shura is 248. So that's basically the appliance of the first rule. And his maximum strength, I'm not gonna go to the Luffy fight, it's not concluded even, but the thing is, I could say that he's at most twice as much as Luffy because he couldn't beat Luffy with one punch, but it is a more relevant actually justification, which is the reject dial, because we know reject dial is 10 times stronger than impact dial, and we know the strength of impact dial is basically the strength of Satori, the average strength, which is 73, which means the reject dial is 730. And we also know that he is capable of doing that only twice. To be honest, at the beginning I thought this is gonna be his minimum strength, but then if you can use it only twice as much, it can't be your minimum strength, because minimum strength you can use it all the time, right? And he can use it only twice, which indicates twice as much. And this bazooka looks like it's not that strong because it couldn't take down Luffy, which still is tremendous. So the minimum strength is gonna be 496, the maximum strength is gonna be 730, and that gives, ladies and gents, the average strength of 613. Case closed. Now let's go to the most interesting part, which is how they looks like, which place they taking on the list. Let's see. Starting from the weakest, Genbo, with strength of 118. He is placed in position 55, far below top 50 of all characters. But yes, I know it is pretty tough, but on the other side, he's not even getting a title, any title basically. He's in rookie level. Grand Line Monster can literally eat him for dinner. Maybe not, because they're not gonna win with one punch, but again, hey, he's weaker than that. Hey, he's egg, and to be even more embarrassed, he is exactly under the adult Lapin, which is basically the wild animal on the Drum Island. Still above Mr. 5. So yeah, this is the one. Let's go to the next one, which is Braham. With a strength of 169, he's placed in position 49, basically pushing down the Gunfall into 51. Poor Gunfall. He's not gonna be within top 50. Still, they are very similar in strength, where Braham is 169 and Gunfall is 165. This is so even equal fight. They both have different techniques, completely different type of style and fighting, yet same strength. Between them is Kuromarimo and Chess, the main officers of Vapors. But yeah, they just there because they are equally strong, looks like. And yet, I'm not gonna say of the biggest rookie, the biggest loser, the strongest from the third rate character. I'm not gonna even mention the pair's name. I hate that character. Let's go to the final character, which is hell strong, because we go into the very top, almost top. So yeah, Berserker Wyper with a strength of 613. He is placed just below Luffy, position number 14. Luffy still taking the unluckiest position 13 in the whole series so far. With a strength of 613, Luffy is having an upper hand actually with a strength of 706. It is a big difference in strength between those two, even though the fights doesn't show that. But Luffy uses at the end the bazooka he was playing away, and it was really looking even, but yeah, their strength is basically 10% difference. But still Luffy having an upper hand, because the strongest attack of Vipers is weaker than the strongest attack of Luffy's. Surprisingly, the Wyper looks like he is stronger than Zoro. That might be very controversial for you. I wonder what you're gonna say actually in the comment section. Is the Wyper stronger or is the Zoro stronger? I really want to know your opinion. So on that note, I'm gonna say see you later in the comments. And don't forget to check out the next video, which is gonna pop in. Sure. Thanks.